Hey guys, it's Abby here, the trainer in your back pocket, and I just want to give you a brief rowing tutorial on the rowing machine, or commonly called the erg. Now, I see so many people doing the rowing exercise incorrectly, so I just want to give you a few brief pointers and tips so that you can do it correctly next time you're at the gym. Now, if you're a beginner or intermediate rower, I'm going to recommend that you put your resistance level on the flywheel down to a 3 or a 4. If you're more advanced, you may be able to go up to a 5 or a 6, but I definitely recommend, until you are a great rower, to keep it down near a 3 or a 4. Next, you want to make sure your feet are properly in the footholds, so you want to make sure that they're set up for the size of your feet, whether you have to increase or decrease the size of the foot plate. And then you're going to make sure that your toes are secure in the strap, making sure it fits right across the ball of your foot, so your foot is secure in there. Now let's get into a little bit of technique. Now, I always say this mantra when you're rowing. It goes like this: legs, back, arms, arms, back, legs. And that's the order of the movement. So as you watch the rowing motion, you're going to notice my legs begin to move first, then my back leans back slightly, followed by my arms pulling the handle in towards my chest, or I like to say just below the bra line. Then the slide back up reverses that, where your arms come forwards, your back leans forwards, and then your legs finally bend forwards. You want to make sure that your spine and your posture stays nice and tall and strong, and your shoulders stay away from your ears. You don't want to shrug your shoulders, and you don't want to begin the pull with your arms. It's a common misconception that rowing is all upper body. In fact, it's mainly a lower body exercise, because your legs are going to give you the most power as you push back off of those foot plates. As you begin the slide forwards, it's important to make sure that you don't rush it. You want to go really slow on the slide forwards. If you were in a real boat and you just jerked yourself back forwards up the slide, the boat would actually go in the wrong direction. So you want to go nice and slow and controlled on the slide back up. The reason your arms move forwards first is so that your arms pass your knees before they bend on that slide forwards. If you bend your knees before your arms and your lean has come forwards, what you're going to do is essentially hit your handle or your oar on your knees. So you want to make sure that the arms come forwards before the knees bend. As the handlebar comes forwards towards the machine, you want to keep your spine as tall as possible and allow that handle to go basically as far forwards as it will go without rounding your back. So again, make sure your spine stays tall and strong. Just remember, the power is on the push back through your legs, and the recovery comes on the slide forwards. Sometimes I like to say that the push back through your feet is almost like doing a squat jump, where you're powerfully pressing back or jumping, as in a squat jump, and then you slowly land and come back down or come forwards on the slide. Let's take a look at the basic rowing screen functions and what they mean. So the top line is your time, how long you've been rowing for. The second line, where it says 2:15 in this example, is the most important part. Basically, it's determining or telling you what your intensity of your rowing is and how powerful you are. It's telling you that you're going to take about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, in this example, to row 500 meters. So if that time was 1 minute and 58 seconds, essentially I would be rowing that 500 meters faster in less time. If it said 3 minutes and 15 seconds, it would take me that long in order to row 500 meters. If you're a beginning rower, or even intermediate or advanced rower, you want to keep your strokes per minute somewhere probably between 18 and 24. And that is essentially why you need to slow down the slide coming forwards. You're going to power back, but a slow slide forward is going to really control your strokes per minute. Now, last but not least, you definitely want to make sure you wipe down the slide of the rowing machine. This is just common courtesy so that it's clean and smooth for the next rower. If you enjoyed this rowing tutorial, I hope you can connect with me on my Instagram or Facebook pages, or even on my website, trainerinyourbackpocket.com. I look forward to connecting with you guys.